Okay, one more example on how to graph polynomials, but notice that this one, it's already graphed for us, and we're going to work backwards and determine what the function is. So I'm going to pay close attention to the end behavior, and this looks like the function is odd, and it looks like the lead coefficient is positive. I'm also going to pay close attention to the x-intercepts, and I can see that there's an x-intercept at 2, there's an x-intercept at -1, and there's an x-intercept at -3. And from there, we're going to go ahead and find our factors. So let's see, I have y equals, we're going to take the opposite signs, right? So -3 becomes x plus 3. Okay, this ink is too thick. Let me fix this. So let me erase this because I can barely read that. Okay. Y equals x plus 3. If -1 is a 0, then x plus 1 is a factor. And if +2 is a 0, then x minus 2. And let's consider the multiplicity. Well, it's crossing here, and it's crossing here, and it's crossing here. So the exponent for each factor is 1. We generally don't put a 1, but I'm just putting it here for emphasis. All right, I want to find the lead coefficient. The lead coefficient is positive, but we don't know what it is. And it looks like our y-intercept is not, it looks like it's -1/2, but let's see if we can find another point on the grid that is an integer. And let's see here. There's a few. I think I'm going to pick this one. And this is, let's see here, -1, -2, so 3, 4, -6. So this is -5, -6. So this is our additional point that we're going to use. And on a quiz or a test, I would tell you what that point is, so you wouldn't be wondering if it's an exact point on the grid here or not, on the corners. So -5, -6. What do? Well, we just evaluate this function. So we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna say y equals a times all of this, and now we're going to evaluate this function at -5, -6 to solve for a. So -6 equals a times -5 plus 3 times -5 plus 1 times -5 minus 2. And let's multiply that all out. So let me actually erase this to give me some room. -6 equals, let's see, -5 plus 3, this is -2. This is -4. This is -7. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that -2 times -4 is +8, and +8 times -7 is -56. So -6 equals -56a. And I'm just going to divide both sides by -56. And let's go up here. -6 over -56, that's a. The negatives cancel out, of course. 6 and -56 are both even numbers, so I can divide by 2. And that gives me 3 over 28. And that is my a, +3 over 28. So the complete answer to this is, let's erase all of this. Now that we know what a is, we want to, don't forget, once you solve for a, put it in the function. So your answer is complete. So now we know that a is 3 over 28. Okay. Bye-bye.